Many battles in a war, Wolf. I think I just lost 2. We sent the boys home.
Who?
Marty and Billy, and John Leckie's going to escort them. Marty's stopped sweating. It's all clammy, can't see.
Oh, what?
JB, both ends. Welcome to Kokoda. Have a nice day.
As the footage would reveal, we evacuated from Ofogie number 1 yesterday and flew via Minari on our way to Port Moresby. And unfortunately, we're in a situation where the second of the 2 remaining staff, Tim Holmes, succumbed to dysentery and wasn't able to keep any medication down. And in the interest of safety, not that anyone else was at risk at that stage, we decided that it was in everyone's best interest to terminate our trek and come back to the safety of Port Moresby for his treatment. 3 of our group have soldiered on, as it were. Rod Hawthorne, Mark Walton and Mark Ognebenny are currently trekking the last kilometres on their way to Owers Corner to complete what was originally the 11th Kokoda Challenge for the school. They're fit and well. We know that they will exit the jungle probably Monday, at the latest Tuesday.
But that's the nature of New Guinea. Where we've come to is probably indicative of where most groups come to. But if you judge it by other characteristics like professionalism, loyalty, integrity, commitment, dedication, mateship, comradeship, and all that sort of stuff, this group, every single one of us that started through to now, we've achieved all those successes. People have worked together in extreme levels of teamwork. No one's been backward in coming forward, no one's been cheating on each other. People have been free to offer their services, their health. It's everything from sharing pharmaceuticals, providing intellectual support, just being there for people, and that's what we all needed. Myself, I just came through effectively 5 days of sheer hell. Walking on the trail because I contracted one of the typical Papua New Guinean problems and have been walking a roller herd ever since. Everyone without question has just said, can I help you, JB? Is there anything we can do? And that's been the hallmark of this trip. If we've done anything, we've done it all well and we've done it together. Where we've failed together. Where we've succeeded together. So, have we won? Yes, we have. Did we beat it? Not entirely, but I tell you what, you can put this one down as a hallmark event.
I think the fitting end to our time in Papua New Guinea comes at Bamana War Cemetery, and I suppose not only a chance to appreciate the dead, some 3,500 who are entombed here, but also the fact that the Commonwealth War Graves do such a wonderful job to maintain this place so that generations to come can actually come and reflect as we have done today.
This is not your average beach, I've had lifeguards here from Hawaii and they've seen me out there and some of the other lifeguards doing big rescues out there when it's big and it's out behind the Twins there, and they've said it's as bad or worse than anything they get in Hawaii. So it's not a normal beach in the sense of the level of swell that you get. It gets far more swell than anywhere else, so people when they go on the beach have to know what they're doing.
If you're fortunate enough to become a life member of a club, that's very uplifting. And I'm fortunate enough to be a life member of a couple of organisations. This one is more meaningful than the other to me. Apart from that, the attraction is that it's the sense of creation of a significant, iconic movement in a country unequalled anywhere else, I'm sure. And this club played a great part in that development, and I'm very proud to be such a member. It's a wonderful thing.
That sense of community in this area is just so strong. Everyone in the area identifies with the beach, they understand the club, they understand the role. And I must say I'm really thrilled with where the club's come to in the last 15 years or so, of how it's embraced the culture that is Tamarama Beach. Surf Life Saving is many things, and Tamarama has a special flavour on that.
What the surf clubs do is keep our most important recreational places, our beaches, safe. We could not use these beaches were it not for the life-saving movement. We could not afford to patrol the beaches in this area if there weren't volunteer lifesavers working there on the weekends when the big crowds are there. So they do an enormously important bit of work, and in addition to that, as I say, represent, I think, the very best of the Australian spirit.
A lot of clubs envy what we had at Tamarama. You know, we didn't win masses of Australian state titles, but we were always competitive and we were always liked. You know, like we were always a bit of fun to be around and all that sort of stuff. And that's the great memories I've got of Tamarama.
Such a small beach, they had quite a lot of very true type of people that were involved in life saving. They took it rather seriously and made a good job of it. And I suppose that is one of the mainstays of Tamarama reaching their 100. You don't reach the 100 if you haven't got a strong club behind you.
And I'm sure that Tamarama will always carry on. And I'll never forget a great old friend of mine, Sid Einfield, and he always came to our annual general meetings, and he finished up by saying, "Carry on, Tamarama, carry on."
What is love?
The poor Sydney's self-loathing singles. Right here. Ground zero.
I mean, I quite like somebody who likes a tall girl. I'm nearly 6 foot tall, so that's it. And funny. Got to be funny.
Before the corporate world, yes, I was a stripper for a while. I was in the army. I've been a stripper. I've been a personal trainer. I've now found myself in a suit and tie every day. So it's amazing how people's life stages change.
Yeah.
Guys that are quite intelligent, that know how to have a conversation but are fun, really sporty. I tend to like guys that probably have been brought up in the country, that are quite sort of laid back and friendly and kind, and definitely sporty and funny. So yeah.
Memorable is 20 men in 1 hour. That's quite memorable.